Good morning, everybody. It's another blazing blue sky in the January sun in the northwest of England. Today, we are in none other than the town in the northwest with the gayest name. We are in a wholesome place. It's so English. It's none other than Ramsbottom. And in case that lorry, that truck ruined it, it's Ramsbottom. It's been a while since I've rammed a bottom. It's been a while since I've had my bottom rammed. You know what? I don't think I've ever had my bottom rammed. No, I can actually say that with quite certainty. It's not something that you'd forget, I don't think. Anyway, we are in Ramsbottom, and seeing as gay is mainstream now, nobody cares. Are you gay? Get back in the closet. No one cares. We're going down to an area called Stubbins Lane. Because I got here, it's like 10:30 in the morning. I'm like, I didn't have breakfast. I need a Greggs. Is there a Greggs in Ramsbottom? There is actually, but it's down there, a mile away. So 15 minutes to get a Greggs. So, like many of you, I was chilled yesterday. Chilled by the revelation of Callum Dara. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Callum Dara. He goes by Akkad Secretary. He's friends with Carl Benjamin, the Sargon of Akkad. And he does quite nice YouTube videos. You can tell he puts his effort in, and some of them are quite enjoyable, quite interesting. And he was filming in America, and he got caught by the regime coming back into Britain at the airport. Questioned under anti-terror legislation. You're not allowed to remain silent. That's an offence. You have to give your passwords to your phones. That's an offence if you don't. And he nailed it when he said it. Anti-terror laws are now being used to hammer down any opponents of the lefto-commie Antifa Islamo regime that we have here in formerly Great Britain, now rebranded Mediocre Britain. You know. So I'm in talks with another rather prominent YouTuber, quite big, who recently in his own home got arrested and had his telephone seized by the police. Can't reveal any more. It's with the lawyers. The complaint's in. But again, public speakers, talking boxes, chatty chats, those who may oppose the commie Antifa Islamo lefty regime, getting arrested in their own homes, phones taken, phones seized. Because it's a classic, isn't it? They're trying to shut you the F up. Oh, you're speaking out against us. Well, look what we found on your phone. You better shut the F up. You better shut the F up. Yeah, I wish I could tell you more. Look at that blue sky. And look at the name of that street. Factory Street. Let's go ultra wide angle. So I've never been down here. Well, this is the end of Ramsbottom, away from the actual anus. This is going more towards the perineum. And of course, there's a Greggs there as an Esso garage. It's got Starbucks, Spar, Greggs, and that's about it. No Sbarro, no Cinnabon, none of these other companies. Have you guys recently tried a Sbarro petrol station pizza? Sbarro, am I pronouncing it right? Sbarro. I first heard about Sbarro when the Philators of Satan did their jihad in Israel and blew up a bunch of kids inside a Sbarro pizza shop, I think in either Jerusalem or Tel Aviv, either in the late 90s or early 2000s. And that's when what the Charlie, sometimes you need to control your brain. You're just ranting now. Maybe that's why they watch. Anyway, look at that blue sky. Let's go and get a bacon and sausage roll with brown sauce. No one likes a dirty Range Rover, or even Land Rover, especially not this man. So, is your town also surrounded by giant windmills tearing the bird population to pieces? What do you think, guys? Blight upon the countryside? Or wonderfully woke green initiative? You decide. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So, There's a railway line goes right through Ramsbottom, and it's kind of touristy East Lancashire choo-choo trains. They do old-fashioned, nice old trains. And yeah, if you got kids and they like Thomas the Tank Engine, they'll like Ramsbottom. Check this out. Behind me here, red flag's a dead giveaway. Red flag. The red flag's a red flag. Ramsbottom Community Fire Station. What does the word community mean in there? Surely it's a meaningless word. I don't know. It might mean it's run by someone local. Who knows? Badger boy. I've been walking such a long time, I've ended up in Rossendale, which is twinned with a Veitched, and I'm actually leaving the county. We were in Greater Manchester a few seconds ago, and now we're in Lancashire. Yes, Americans, it's not Lancashire. It's not Lancashire, it's Lancashire. And what's down here? More sunshine! First thing I find here in Lancashire, across the border, is Veitched. It's a hygiene company. They make hygiene. They make you clean. No turning for HGV, and whoever authorized that apostrophe needs to be shot by the grammar Nazis. Hello mate, how's it going? All good mate, thank you. Oh, he's watching my video, what a good lad. Thanks man, appreciate that. Look at that. We're at gate 5, looking into Veitched. Or as the Spanish would say, eh? And across from some stone houses. Never been down here, neither of you. Gonna go up to the top of the hill, see what we can find. Here's our guy again. Here he is. Oi. Just want to show you this, guys. How spring is just around the corner. Look at the little snowdrop, guys. Look at that. Not long now, guys. It's getting brighter, getting warmer. We're lost. We're lost. We are very lost. But as long as you can find a nice moss-covered underpass, you're okay. You gotta love England sometimes, you know. We're just here on the side of some dodgy industrial estate, and the pine tree varieties are beautiful. The buildings are stone, the sky is blue, and the cars are mostly clean, unlike my viewers' minds. And away he goes. And in a name almost as gay as Ramsbottom, you've got Rammy Men. First thing to note is reversing is prohibited, and under no circumstances are heavy goods vehicles to reverse out of this yard. Pull back a bit, and I want to see the stone wall at the back there. It's quite interesting. It goes all the way up, and they must have got sick and tired of landslides falling down. Just interesting seeing how industry is industried outside of the main cities here in friendly little Rossendale. Industrial, but also peaceful. I'm walking along here. Friendly man walks towards me. What's your first name?
Hi, my name's Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Yeah, I'm from Ramsbottom. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've always wanted to see you. Never met you, mate. It's great to see you. So.
Thank you. And what is that? A waterfall I hear?
It is a waterfall. Yeah. So.
Yeah, go on.
Well, there's a care home.
Yep.
Originally, this is the original Porritt. Now, Colonel Porritt, back in the day, he opened up there. It was kind of. If I'm right, and please, your viewers will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
So what he did, he built that because back in the day, I didn't have trains or anything like that. So when they come from abroad, they put them up there.
Oh yeah.
That was like the hotel for them, so they had business meetings, etc.
For who? Sorry.
For when the original owner of this factory.
Oh, so were they like shipping in men from other places, or?
Well, it was like it was having big meetings and things like that.
Got
so,
you, yeah.
But back in the day, I mean, back in whenever it were built.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, it shut down, and I've always known it as care homes and old people's homes. And up there's a big pond.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of the overflow to it. So.
Brilliant. I'll check it out.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
what's down this road? What's further down there?
Down there, you've got a little village called Strongstry. Now, Colonel Porritt built them houses down there for the workers who worked here originally. My grandma and granddad used to live down there.
Okay.
Back in the day. There's nothing down there apart from houses, a couple of bridges, no shops or nothing. Gets flooded a lot when River Irwell was 6 banks.
Yeah, that's I noticed on the map that River Irwell that goes right through the centre of Salford and Manchester is out here as well.
So unfortunately they get battered 3 times a year. It's a shame because it's a lovely little village.
So I can get to the river if I keep going this way.
Oh yeah. But if you carry on going this way, you then, instead of going under the first bridge, you carry on slightly up, and it takes you onto the old railway.
Yeah.
And walk all the way there. It takes you to 2 places, either Irwell Vale or carry on. It takes you to Helmshaw.
Okay.
It used to be the old railway. It's a great walk, nice and flat. Great to take a little one there.
Oh, nice one. What do you think, Ralph? Is that a good idea?
There's no hills. There's nothing. You know, it's great. So.
Nice one. Well, that's great, Ian. Thank you. It's always nice to meet a friendly face out in the middle of nowhere.
Mate. Keep up the good work, Charlie.
Will do. Special thanks to Ian. As I said to him, always wonderful to get a friendly reception in the middle of nowhere. And one of the biggest advantages, and I say this from the bottom of my heart, of what I do is having friends, people that you can instantly be friends with in so many different places. So for all you viewers, I say a heartfelt thank you. And we go yonder. I go now. I go now. I go now. Interesting little maison here. Again, in the sun, in the golden sun, everything looks amazing. It's got a police sign there with CCTV. Yeah, people in the countryside get burgled, or as you Yanks would say, burglarized, quite often because the police are far away. And yeah, there was even an armed robbery at Worley Post Office in Lancashire a few years ago. They got away with a few £1,000s, and the police were 10 minutes away. 10-minute drive away. You're not gonna catch any armed robbers when you're 10 minutes away. And what a pity that criminals know this. What a pity. Uh-oh, I think I'm going to be friendlied again. Hello, mate. Oh, good. I'm filming. You don't mind appearing?
No, not at all.
Let me come say hello.
Not at all.
Hello.
Right,
What's your name? Pleased to meet you.
Glenn.
Hey, Glenn. Thanks. Yeah. I've just met another viewer, Ian, who works in the plant there.
Right.
And I was like, I bet this guy's slowing down. I bet he's a nice guy and he's going to say hello and stuff. So yeah, he's giving me some tips. Apparently
I've
there's...
just been looking up there.
Yeah.
I've got a job up there, but it's not until the afternoon.
Apparently I can get to the Irwell River.
Yeah, the river.
That's what we're going to go look for.
Around there.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Cool. All the best to you.
Enjoy your day.
Cheers. Thanks, Glenn. See you. See you, mate.
Bye-bye.
See you. What can I say except I am blessed. All the gifts I have, all the skills that you think I have, it's literally given to me by God. I am but an empty meat shell, and I am so blessed that there are working men up and down the country that really appreciate my videos, and that means a lot to me. And all of a sudden, it's just long country road with one parked white BMW. You get a lot more house for your money out in the countryside. I'm not saying this one's cheap, it does not look cheap. It looks like it's been extended and it's big. And there's the word I was looking for that Ian said, Strongstry. Strongstry? Never heard of it, don't know it. I'm interested. Strongstry! Welcome to Strongstry Road. And I love a little book exchange, I have to be honest. You know, readers don't steal. And thieves don't read. So, you want a crackhead-free, thief-free experience? Open a bookshop. Sorry, Ralph. Your four-wheeled pram is considered a vehicle. You're not allowed! That's okay. Our main purpose coming here is to go under this nice old rusty Victorian bridge. And we're going to go into Strongstry. Strongstry. Beef stroganoff. And yeah. Slow down, children playing. You know what? England in the sunshine might be the most beautiful nation on earth. I know it's got some strong competition out there, you know, from its northern brother, Scotland, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand apparently is quite pretty in the sun as well. New Zealand is quite scenic, picturesque. I do like a Land Rover Defender pickup, I have to admit. I do like the look of this guy. That's a great looking vehicle. And they don't rust. You know why they don't rust, ladies and gentlemen? The body's made of aluminium. And no, Americans, it's not pronounced aluminum. There's a second I in it. You don't say cesium, you say cesium. You don't say rhodium, you say rhodium. You don't say plutonium, you say plutonium. And so with aluminum, I'm sorry, it's aluminium. And our one BMW that was behind us is now gone. Well, there's the River Irwell. We are here. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I mean, there's nothing particularly nice about it. It's just, I think the lack of crackheads and the lack of urbanism goes a long way. Goes a very long way. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's gorgeous. Oh God, Ralph is. I've crashed into a. No, you're stuck, my boy. Whoa, whoa. There we go. What do you think, Ralph? What do you think? Is it good? Did you do a poo-poo in your nappy? We're very close to the river now. And look at that. Isn't that great? Little post box. Elizabeth II reign, says the ER with a little 2. And yes, this whole area here does feel and look like a floodplain. Strongstry. Strongstry. This is North Street we're looking at right now. And again, Lancashire, Ramsbottom, Rossendale, Ribble Valley, Clitheroe. It's very stone built, very traditional, and it feels almost Scottish. Anyone else get that vibe around here in Lancashire, Clitheroe area? Almost Scottish. This is the River Irwell. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Other rivers join this one to make it girthier and meatier. And once it's a nice big watery shaft, it then sneaks through Salford and central Manchester. And sometimes, rarely, it will flood the boundary between Salford and Manchester right in the city centre. I'll tell you one major problem with Great Britain though is the size. It's a very small place. There is no wild, unclaimed land. And if there is, it's unreachable, top of a mountain, edge of a cliff. Everywhere is owned by private landowners. And even though it's quite clearly welcoming you, it's saying, please, come and walk along and enjoy the riverside path, you will see signs of the absolute capitalist control of this country. Look at that. Private land, public footpath only. Oh, sorry, I wasn't planning on, you know, building a house on it. Starting a crackhead tent city. I wasn't. I promise. But yeah, it's just everywhere you go, you're overstepping someone's land somewhere. And I did not expect the rear of these beautiful stone houses to be white, like Walter. every time I say a moany word about some of the failures of capitalism, I worry that you're all going to think I'm a lefty. So can I just say, I'm not a lefty. And we head back towards Central Gaylord. Sorry, Central Ramsbottom. We'll get there soon. Okay, we're back at the hygiene factory. And there's two big piles of grey dust. And one of them has grey dust being added to it. What the hell is even that? What is that? What's going on? Ashes to ashes, dust to more dust. I could watch that all day. 3,282 days without an accident here. They're going for the decade, guys. They're going for the decade. True to form, the ugliest building in Ramsbottom is the BT exchange, the telephone exchange from the 1950s and 1960s. In fact, this might be where my friend Glenn, my viewer, works. That even might be Glenn in the van. Nah, it wasn't he Glenn. It was a younger fella. Now here's an interesting one, an old stone building like they all are here. And it says Army Cadet Force, Greater Manchester County Training Centre. And engraved into the sandstone we have the words defence, not defiance. Hello, how are you? Oh, it's good to see your dog's got a healthy gut there. That's good to see. Hello, doggy. I bet you feel better. Do you feel lighter after that one? After that evacuation?
Oh, I think so.
Oh, is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Boy, you got a nice healthy gut there, young man.
Yeah.
Look at that. What's his name?
Arnie.
Arnie! Like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Like, get to the chopper. Yeah. Get over here. Beautiful doggy. Thank you.
All right.
All the best. See you later. Cheers. Join the Ramsbottom detachment. Feel a new man every day. And this churchy one is St. Paul's Church Schools from 1868. We like. This is the edge of Crow Lane and the main shopping drag. And on Crow Lane all you get is a jackdaw, sorry. I wonder if when dogs stick their heads out the window they get a supercharged nostril experience, as in compressed oxygen going into their nostrils. It must make them high. You know, they got very sensitive noses. Now imagine compressed air going into your sensitive nose. Imagine the amount of smells you could smell all at once as a canine. Oh, it's awe-inspiring. The view up the main drag of Ramsbottom. Far too many lorries and buses coming down here for my liking. I can't imagine the main drag is a nice place to live with all the vibrations of the heavy goods vehicles. And they're not good vibrations like the Beach Boys sang about. They're bad vibrations. The kind to rattle your bones. I love the anachronism of this garage here. Let me just show you guys. Look at that. Look at him. Anachronistic. Here's the East Lancashire Railway for the choo-choo trains, a choo-choo. And here's a signal room, and you can see a couple of the levers. Look at that. They're not for pulling pints of beer, they're for changing the direction of the rails. Now that is a hell of a responsibility. A hell of a responsibility. I can only imagine the train crashes in the past when drinking alcohol at work wasn't frowned upon as much as it is nowadays. Let's get through here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now let's see what destruction and reconstruction they've got here at the back of Back Street Gardens. Oh my goodness. Urban regeneration. Well, it's not urban to begin with, but they're smashing the shit out of it at the back. Yep. Most of my viewers are men. We're going to go look at that big digger. Dig. Before we do, though, some pre-Victorian canal network. Look at that. Move your goods by water. Less friction. And for context, where are we? We're just outside of Ramsbottom. Remember that shot? Of course you do. It was only a few seconds ago. So, don't know why they're keeping that chimney and this building. They might be using it for something. I can't believe I might believe it's listed as in protected by the government for unique historical value, but it doesn't look like it. I just think they're going to renovate it because, as we all know, it is cheaper to renovate than to rebuild. Quite considerably. It is a lot cheaper. So when you see a lot of like old office tower blocks, a lot of shitty old high-rise buildings, they just get spruced up and turned into apartments. They don't always have to demolish them. And is that a good thing? Well, depends. If they can make it slightly more aesthetically pleasing, it might be a good thing. That's a nice shot with a chimney in the sky and the sun. But mostly, yeah, what are they going to do here with this bad boy? What's the story here? I want the job of the supervisor. Just watch the guy dig. That's it. Bit deeper, mate. Bit deeper. So we leave. Well, just for a few minutes, we leave Ramsbottom, Diggerman, and I want to show you the left bank. Not the left bank of the River Seine. The left bank intellectuals. No. The mess of the left bank. Dirty bastards. And we go as far as the White Rabbit. Follow the White Rabbit, Neo, outside of Ramsbottom. And it looks quite nice, actually. El Whito Rabbito. Look at their conservatory, courtyard, covered outdoor section. Hell yeah. And see that there? See that cloud with a sea in it? See how it's green? A few years ago, the mayor of Manchester, and we're in Greater Manchester here, tried to bring in a congestion charge because if you pay enough tax, the sky gods and the weather gods will be less angry at you. Isn't that right? And they failed, so it's been under review for over a decade now. Over a decade, under review. I don't think the Mancunians, because let's call it for what it really is. It's a heavy tax on the poor. If you're rich, you don't mind £10 a day to drive into the city. But when you're poor, £10 a day effectively bans you from the city. So some taxes are just elitist piece of shit things, and I'm glad they fail. Exhibit A would be the poll tax riots of 89 or 90 or 91. Poll tax riots. But then they snuck in council tax, which is just as bad, but they tried to make it not as bad with bands. Council tax, band A, band B, band C, brass band, ballsack band, and what have we here? Artificial water features. Are you guys ready for the rubber dinghy challenge? It's like the Whitewater Rabbits ride at Disney World. Get in your rubber dinghy, you get near England, and then you gotta go down the water spout. And what is this? Is this an Archimedes wheel? Judging by the uniform spinny choppiness of the water, I would say there's an Archimedes wheel in there, like a corkscrew water thing. Would my viewers agree? The water disturbance is quite corkscrewy. And yep, that's what we believe. Again, from this angle you can see into the signal box a bit better. You can see all the levers. Oh, that's the pedestrian way. Oh, hello, no, it's okay, I'm not going through just yet, but I just realised that's the pedestrian way. I went on the road with my pram, but thank you.
It's a murder when you're on your own with the gates.
Yeah, it's not easy.
So as you stay within that line,
Yeah.
you can always cross.
And how often do the choo-choo trains come along here?
This time, I don't think there'll probably hardly any today.
Hardly any.
Maybe none at all. He's not in there, is he?
No, there's no signalman.
When it comes to this time of year,
Yeah.
it'll be mainly weekends, but during the summer, of course, they're every day.
Nice one. Thank you. Thank you, madam. Cheers. Thank you.
Sure you don't get that
Oh no, I'll get them. I got long arms. Thanks for your help. Thank you. Friendly lady. Friendly Ramsbottom lady. Now let's have a look at his signals. His levers. Where's your levers, signalman? So yeah, for the New World, my Aussies, my Kiwis.
Just to say, look,
Oh yeah, go on.
if you come down Saturday or Sunday,
Yeah.
you'll have them running.
Plenty of the choo-choo trains. Thank you. Saturday and Sunday.
Trains.
Thank you. Nice lady. Thank you, lady. So we're now in the no man's land, and I know my viewers will be interested. See those things going into the signal room in the olden days? Pull the lever. It's all mechanical. No hydraulics. Nothing. Literally chains, metal sticks, and I just want to show you it all. And you can see they connect, and then whoa, to go change some stuff further down. So you probably have to pull them quite hard, unless it's all gear assisted, you know, like but here we go. It's like piano wires, it's levers, and you just know that it's high quality iron and steel that they've used for these bad boys, because they're kind of important, a little bit important. We're here at Brian Dawson, and reminds me of a small town on Route 66. Just got to fill her up with gas. It's 75 miles till the next town. And while we're here, should we get some Shell lube? Should we lube up? It's great. Mr. Dawson, we salute you and your anachronism. See these pumps? They're not just for show. They're fully operational. Look at that. Whilst our fuel pumps are old, they are fully operational, much loved and fully operational. Hell yeah, Mr. Dawson. And back up Bridge Street in Ramsbottom. Lots of independent stores. You're not going to get any chains out here. Towns like this are against that sort of thing. All independent businesses. Bits for your horse, horse bits, saddlery, riding wear. You want some whips, cool whip? You want some boots? You like your boots? Charities, all sorts. Murray's Taxi. No, Murray's Family Clothing. And just look at it. Just look at it. Check out this shot down Bridge Street. The countryside in the background. Nice. Just want to say thank you to all my viewers for joining Ralph and myself on our chilled out little alternative walkabout in Ramsbottom, Strongstry, Rossendale. We're going to go back to the car now and carry on with our day.